Hi, this is Marcy Heim, the Executive Director of the Wisconsin Rural Opportunities Foundation, and I'm here today at Edgewood College with Celeste Wilkinson, who is one of our Wisconsin Rural Opportunities Foundation scholarship awardees. We're here at Edgewood, and joining us is Alex, who is one of the simulators that you work on. So first off, Celeste, our warm congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and we're really honored and we're delighted to be able to help you as you pursue your career here at Edgewood in nursing.
It is a huge help.
So, first off, I ask you to speak up a little bit too.
Yeah.
And then tell us when you first thought that you wanted to be a nurse. Was there something that happened? Was there, or did it happen gradually?
I think I've always known that I wanted to be a nurse. I've been asked that question quite a few times, and I've always said I always knew I wanted to. My grandpa was an OBGYN, and my grandma was a nurse, and my aunt is a nurse. Kind of the family thing, and I don't know. I always liked it. I like working with people. I've worked in a pharmacy for about 5 years now, and I love interacting with old people. I love the geriatric population, and it's just always something I wanted to do. I don't think Edgewood was the only school I applied for. Nursing was the only thing I ever said I wanted to do, and here I am, 1 year away from graduation.
1 year away from graduation. So when is that date?
May.
May of 2013.
13. Yeah, so this coming May.
Woo!
2 more semesters.
Congratulations!
There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. And tell us, let's go back now, and where was home for you? Where were you born and raised?
Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, which is about 20 to 30 minutes from here. Small little town, kind of outside of Madison.
And so do you commute back and forth to Edgewood?
No, I lived in the dorms the first year, and then I've always had an apartment, and then I've gone home every summer just to save some money, and it's not too far away, but I get to be close to home. That's why I like Edgewood too, is that I get to see my family when I want and stay close.
But it's wise to be on campus, because I think that it lets you participate in everything that's part of this really magical, kind of a fun time. I know that studies are hard, but it's also a time in your life when you can really enjoy just learning.
Yeah. No, I think living on campus for sure was definitely a good way to meet people and just, get in tune with Edgewood College, and it was a good opportunity for me.
And I know that college is not inexpensive, and our support is we are so happy to be able to provide what we can provide for you. I know that in the face of what you all have to do for financial challenges, it's hard. Tell us a little bit how you've kind of pieced together doing your college education.
Well, what do you...
Well, I mean, like, do you work part-time? Do you have loans? Do you, have other scholarship support?
I do have loans. I've tried really hard to not take out as many loans as I could, just to make it a little easier for myself after graduation. But the scholarships that I have received have helped me a lot to only have to work really minimal, like part-time. I do work at Meriter Hospital right now, and I get a few hours there during the week, but it's really helpful for me to be able to concentrate on my studies during the week. It's huge for me. I really like a lot of time to study. I don't like to feel crammed or anything like that. So I've been able to just work minimal, be able to pay my bills, get by, and also kind of have time to myself to keep my sanity a little bit.
Oh, that's wonderful. You know, that's really what I think for us, what's really important.
It's extremely helpful.
Is that we want you to be able to really kind of embrace this career you're getting into.
Yeah.
So speaking of getting into it, post-graduation, do you have a thought of where you want to go or be when you graduate?
I'd like to stay here in Madison. I am working at Meriter right now. I've been working there for probably close to 9 months, and it'll be close to a year when I graduate. And hopefully I'd like to stay at Meriter. I like that it's a smaller hospital. I really like it there, and I'm in the mobile unit staff, so I get which means I get to go to every unit. Kind of depends on who needs me when I show up to work that day, so I get a little taste of everything, and yeah, I like it here, so I'm hoping I can just stay here and get a job here and stay close to home and stay in Madison.
If I could wave my magic wand and fast forward our lives 30 years from now, and you were looking back on the time you spent being a nurse, what kinds of experiences, or what experience would you have that would make you say, yep, this is the thing that I wanted to do. This is why this is important to me.
I think any rewarding experience. I love going to work and just, I don't know, meeting someone that totally makes my day. That's what I love about nursing, is that I'm not stuck in a cubicle or anything like that. You know, I could come to work in a bad mood, tired or anything, and I can meet this little old lady that'll just tell me these stories and just make, I don't know, just make my day. And so that's the kind of things that I'm looking forward to, is that's what I love about my job right now, is that I love going to work because I love the people that I meet and love the people that I'm working with. So hopefully just lots of that.
Wow, I think we are all very fortunate that somebody with your personality and obvious intelligence and everything is pursuing a nursing degree. If you could offer some advice for younger people coming up who are considering nursing, or just looking at college in general and saying, gosh, it's expensive, or would you have any advice for them that you'd want to share?
I would really push for like the private school. I really liked, what I liked about Edgewood was that I got a lot of one-on-one experience with my clinical instructors, with smaller class sizes, and we really focused on like patient-centered care. Versus, I mean, the skills are important at the same time too, but taking care of your patient is what's really important. And if you are looking to go into nursing, go for it. It's not, I mean, it's not going to be easy. It's a lot of work, but it's really, really rewarding, and you'll love it once you get into it.
What's your favorite class?
I love my clinical, really. I like to just be hands-on. Kind of started more in class when the nursing school started, and then towards the end of like my 4th semester now, we're in a lot of clinical, and I like being at the hospital. I like getting to do stuff hands-on and getting to just learn things on my own rather than reading from a textbook.
Yeah.
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 Makes it a little easier.
And sometimes that transferring from a textbook to real life is kind of rocky anyway. Let's just get out and do it.
But at the same time, it's pretty crazy how you see stuff and you're like, oh, it's totally puts it into perspective when you actually see it in the hospital. And,
sure.
They definitely prepare us here for what we're going to see.
And tell us a little bit about Alex. What do we do here
I
in
actually
this
haven't been here for a couple semesters, but this is kind of where we learn like our basic skills. We learned like blood pressures and stuff on each other, but learning how to put in IVs, hanging IV bags, wound care, all that kind of stuff in here is just kind of perfect for the simulators, so we don't have to continuously poke each other. It's a little scary.
When you dream about having your own family and kind of looking ahead, do you see nursing? Did you see nursing being? You said nursing was in your family's life. That you had an aunt? No.
Yeah, an aunt and a grandma, and my grandpa was a doctor.
And your grandma was a doctor. So I think you see kind of that medical caring profession part of your family. Tell us a little bit more about your family, siblings, or.
Yeah, well, both my parents, they've always worked in the healthcare field. My mom works at the pharmacy in town where I also work. I have an older.
In Mount Horeb.
Yeah, in Mount Horeb. Yeah, and I have an older brother who was wanting to do nursing and still does, and then a twin brother as well.
You have a twin?
I do. I have a twin.
Okay, so you have a twin. Is he in college as well right now?
He was. He's just working right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't think the medical career is his path, but that's okay.
That's okay. Well, it's fun to explore.
Yeah.
As you look at our conversation here together, is there anything that I missed that you might want to just share with us about nursing or life or college or?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
I think so.
Well, we really, really appreciate.
Thanks. I appreciate it, really.
And maybe one more question that I would ask Celeste is our scholarship is $1,000, and when I look at the costs that you young people face in college, it doesn't seem like a lot. Does it help? I mean, tell us a little bit about.
If you really put it into perspective, especially in nursing school, one semester or a year of nursing, we almost spend $1,000 on books alone. So it's huge, and just even helping for. I remember my 2nd semester, we bought the books for the next coming year, and it was close to $800. So $1,000 doesn't seem like a lot, but it is a lot. I mean, that expense is.
Wow, to just help cover that.
Yeah.
That was
little
really
things like that.
That was really helpful. I appreciate you sharing that. And again, our warm congratulations to you. Let's stay in touch, and I know you'll graduate and do an amazing job wherever you are.
Thanks.
So this is Celeste Wilkinson from Mount Horeb here at Edgewood College, one of our Wisconsin Rural Opportunity Scholarship awardees. Thanks again.
Thanks.